This episode contains a little adult language, a few F-bombs, and the S word. Parental discretion is advised. Boston is the only city in America where street performing is allowed anywhere within the city limits with no rules and no oversight. If two entertainers show up at the same spot, they either have to work it out or fight it out. Most performers are pretty diplomatic, but sometimes local acts feel entitled to specific spots and don't want to share. The breakdancers are notorious for running transient acts out of town. So, I brought my cart full of gear and I'm wearing a hidden camera. And we're going to put their nasty reputation to the test.
I'm Sam. I wanted to do some shows here. How do I hop into the rotation?
My name is Sam Johnson. I make a living performing on the streets. In my travels, I meet the most bizarre and fascinating entertainers. And now, I'm taking you with me. In this episode, we're looking at the two sides of Faneuil Hall. The east side, which is calm, safe, and regimented, and the west side, where it's anything goes, dog-eat-dog, survival of the meanest. But before I go poke a hornet's nest, let's take a look at why things are so different on opposite sides of the building. It could be said that Boston is the only truly street performer-friendly city in the world. It's legal to perform anywhere within the city limits. Not because city officials are great patrons of the arts, but rather, the city lost a freedom of speech lawsuit, opening the doors to entertainers everywhere. But these freedoms don't apply to the east side of Faneuil Hall, because it's privately owned property, and the owners get to make their own rules. The private side of Faneuil Hall is considered the best street performing pitch in America. It's a huge family-friendly tourist destination with ample space to perform. In such a beautiful setting, you'll barely notice you're in a strip mall. Street entertainers have to follow numerous rules, like no using fire, performing in scheduled time slots, and they have to pass a rigorous audition to even be allowed to perform here. For you, the audience member, that's good. You're guaranteed great entertainment simply for showing up. And for the entertainers, it's not bad either. There's no battling other acts or hustling for an audience. Compared to the rest of the world, it's easy money. Life is good at Faneuil Hall. Now let's head back to the breakdancers. On the streets, time is money, and the more acts that show up, the less time and earning potential you have. Even if no other acts show up, the breakers still have to split their money between 8 guys. For them, doing numerous shows is a matter of survival. Let's see how they react when their survival is threatened.
How do I hop into the rotation?
Because now we're going to do 3 shows, and the next dance we're doing 3 shows after that.
Who's the next dancer?
They're not here, they just have their stuff here right.
And then I can do 3 shows?
No, I can't say that, it's up to them. But I'm not in charge of the spot.
Well, isn't that convenient? You're not in charge of the spot, and the guy who is isn't here. This is exactly the kind of runaround I expected. But I'm not giving up that easy. I tell them I'm going to set up right next to them and perform at the same time.
No, the security, they don't want any street performance on that side for one. Because the security guard, he's right there, he's going to stop you anyway.
At this point, I don't know what to think, because the spot right next to them is bigger and better, and there's no reason they wouldn't have taken it for themselves if they could. Then something unexpected happens.
It's a big opening spot in the middle and the back. Did you try it?
He started recommending spots where I could perform and telling me which ones they've made more money at.
The next spot in the middle going down on this side.
Okay.
You should go look into that one.
Okay, cool.
See what it is.
Well, damn. I have to say this guy's being downright helpful. And that's when the jig is up. I tell them I really want to film their act. Before the actual show, to get attention, they crank up the music and dance. But not break dance. It's more like goof dance. And it works like a charm. Within minutes, they're pulling a front row.
Please move all the way up to the orange cones you see in front of you.
A few quick announcements, and the show begins. Street shows are pretty formulaic. You pull a crowd, you entertain them, and when the show is over, you get paid. This is the only street show I've ever seen that collects money before their final stunt, and it's a real clever way of getting the big bucks out of people. If you give a 20, they announce to the whole audience where you're from.
Hey! I got the first $20 from Malden, Massachusetts!
Give it up for Malden. Come on, give it up for Malden, Massachusetts.
It becomes this sort of game of representing where you're from.
Hey!
Yeah.
I got $20 from New Hampshire!
Give it up in New Hampshire. Give it up in New Hampshire. Yeah.
From D.C.!
Give it up for DC. Yeah. Give it up for England. Yeah. Give it up for Montana. Yeah.
And people keep giving and giving and giving.
I got $20 from Illinois!
Give it up for Illinois, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
By the time this bit was over, they had amassed $360 in 20s. That's a lot of money. Now you ready for a shocker? Divide it between 8 hungry breakdancers. Yeah, go ahead. Hit pause and do the math. Puts a whole new spin on surviving the streets. And now that they've got their money, it's time for the grand finale. One of the breakdancers is going to flip over 6 people. Wow! Who says white guys can't jump? Let's see that again in slow-mo.
Who said white guys can't jump?
Hey, that's what I said.
Like, give it up to white guy. Yeah.
In the 15 minutes between shows, you really get a feel for what these guys are about. Goofing around and laughing. Although they are one fun-loving crew, it goes a lot deeper than that.
We're family. We don't separate. We eat, sleep, talk, do everything together.
And everyone went out of their way to say something about the group's founder.
If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even be in existence.
And one last snap of Red Bull, and they do it all again. It wouldn't be right to say there was a star of this group spectacle, but if I had to choose one standout, it would be Scooby. He's like a highly trained European clown of the American ghetto. He spearheads the audience participation bits. Who doesn't love a line of old white men trying to copy a hip black dude? On the streets, there are no corporate sponsors to please, no censorship. Proper etiquette is up to the entertainer himself.
When the black guy runs and he jumps, don't fucking move, okay?
Racy jokes are nothing new on the streets, and a strategically placed F-bomb can be funny if you're 8-year-olds in bed, but very few entertainers venture into racial humor. These guys thrive on it.
Fellas, find me one Asian guy with a camera and a map. Hey, give it up to the Asian guy, yeah! He's nervous, please. Show the Asian guy love. Thank you. Thank you.
Asian man! You copy black man!
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
And they have plenty of commentary to go around, like when collecting money.
He gave 5? Oh, hell no, you must be Jewish. Get over here.
When introducing volunteers.
Please give it up for the sexy, rich white guys. Come on, give it up for the sexy, rich white guys.
When simply talking to people.
Ladies, stay away from the black guys. Stay with the Asian guy. They're safer.
And they button up their show with a statement.
We have white people, black people, Asians, all nationalities. There's only one race.
And what's that?
And that's the human race. Come on, clap your hands and make some noise out there. Come on, clap it up.
But not everyone's feeling the love.
Too much of that white bullshit to me. Like, I'm from Detroit. Like, when you're throwing that shit out there all day long.
How you think black people feel sometimes?
Whatever, I'm not trying to draw you into no debate.
It's like that sometimes.
I'm just saying, chill just a tiny bit on that shit. I'm not saying that you're racist. I'm just saying,
consists of everything.
I'm just saying,
You know we got a cable?
all I was saying was chill out on the white person shit. I was giving you love is what I was giving you, dude.
I understand that.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, Detroit, you cool.
See, but no, you ain't even, you
Alright, so move
you hating on me, dude. You hating on me so much.
We say black, white, Chinese.
No, I heard that.
We say everything. We're not racist. You think we are?
I got no hate. I got no hate. I'm not trying to get all. I'm not trying to get all heated.
Sir, if you're looking for that type of show that consists of you being a part of yourself and what you stand for, you go find that show. This is our show. Let us do our show our way. If you have a problem with it, go somewhere else. That's it.
I don't.
That's it. Well, why?
Well, you said what you said.
I was trying to give you love. Whatever. I got no hate. All I gave you guys was love. I was just talking to my man.
The spirited debate caught the attention of one of Boston's finest. Although he put an end to the discussion, that wasn't the end of it.
This is a street show. It's freedom of expression, freedom of speech, so it's likely you could say anything you want to say. It was no white jokes. This is all nationality jokes. You see around us, you see black, Asians, everyone. It's one nationality. We're not racist. We don't care. We're not homophobic. We're none of that. We like everybody equally.
As for the upset audience member, I wanted a little more clarification, so I chased him down to find out specifically what bothered him.
I just thought that, part of their shtick was to draw the racist card, and I'm from Detroit, and we don't see white and black, and I don't appreciate any, call to racism as a means of drawing income.
Did you give them money?
I did.
How come?
Because I thought that there were aspects of it that were entertaining.
And there's one more perspective we need, and that's from Mumra, the guy who MCs the show.
It's like we had a great show, but it was unfortunate the guys gonna come up to us and say, hey, you guys are great, but then all the racist white jokes and everything. Oh, come on, man. Get over it. It's jokes. It's jokes. Never take things to the heart, man. Never take things to the heart. People always come to me, hey, I love you, black guy. Hey, fuck, you love the black guy? Hey, fuck it. Love is love. And I see where the love is at. You think sometimes, people think racism is a big thing? Nah. Why is it the world was ending? Then we all have to come together. All that racist shit is out the window now. Now we have to work together. You have some people that would just care about their own people. But if you really have real people that care about fucking people, you have nothing to worry about. You got a strong army right there.
Now let's circle around to the other side of Faneuil Hall, where entertainers have to complete background checks and vendors sell $11 smoothies. It's only fitting that the best street performing pitch in America is home to the best street performer in the world. You may say that's a matter of opinion, but there's one name that continually comes up in street performing circles. One man who holds the record for the most money taken in a single show. A man whose talent is so big, he can barely... ran out of money. That's all. A special thanks to everyone who supported this project. $75 of this is yours.